This is section 62 of Cicero's Pro Caelio, and Cicero here is talking about the poison exchanging hands in the bath, the Cinean baths, and Licinius being arrested, and how sort of unreasonable the story is that Clodia and the prosecution have put forward about Caelius's doing in this. On the contrary, he says, and the he here is Herennius, the prosecutor. Herennius says, on the contrary, when the slaves had brought word or had reported to their mistress the whole affair and the evil doing of Caelius, our clever woman, ingeniosa mulier, directed these, i.e., her slaves, directed them to promise everything to Caelius, but so that the poison could be clearly out in the open, manifest, could be clearly grabbed, seized, apprehended when it was being handed over by Licinius. She ordered that the Cinean baths be established or arranged as the place. So locum here is accusative in apposition to balneos senios. So she ordered that it be the place so that she might send friends to that place there to jump out or to lie hidden. And this is a relative clause of purpose. So she to send friends who might lie hidden. Then, at last, suddenly, when Licinius had come and was handing over the poison, to jump out, or they might jump out and they might, or to arrest the man. So let's back up just to be clear here. So Clodia ordered that the Cinean baths be established as the place so that she might send friends there who would lie hidden. And finally, suddenly, at last suddenly, when Licinius had come and was handing over the poison, they might jump out and arrest him, grab him, seize the man. And indeed, judges, all these things. So remember, qua here is the coordinating conjunction, or the relative conjunction here. So Latin uses the relative pronoun, but in English, we would say something like "and these" instead of "which," omnia which. So indeed, all of these things, judges. Habent rationem is the idiom. Literally have a very suitable, very easy reckoning or reason of refuting these things. And so there's a little bit of an idiom here, and maybe provide an easy way of refuting them. So all of these facts, all of this narrative, oh judges, provide a really easy way of refuting all of it. And these are the ways, these open-ended, these rhetorical questions. For why had she decided upon or established or arranged public baths? In particular, potissimum we remember as maybe especially or in particular, in which I do not find what latebra, what hiding place could there be or could be for men wearing togas. Remember, it's a bathhouse, right? So everybody is naked or nearly naked. For if the men were in the vestibule of the baths, that is the entranceway of the baths, well, they weren't lying hidden. They were out in the open. They weren't lying hidden. But if they were, or they wished to conicere se, literally sort of hurl themselves, but the idiom again here is just to hurry But if they wish to hurry into the intimum, the innermost parts of the bath, well, nec possent, right? So they could not facere id do this easily enough with shoes on and with clothes on. So nec possent, they could not, they were not able, they would not be able to do this shoed and clothed. And perhaps they would not be admitted, they would not be received by the workers of the bath, unless or except by chance if that powerful woman, one of the commentaries says that imperial woman, had been or had become a familiar of the bath keeper, and so maybe an intimate of the bath keeper here. And then we have this ablative absolute, so literally with a quadrans or with the exchange of a quadrans. And most commentaries take this as instead of. So if by chance Clodia had become a had become an intimate of the bathkeeper, and so thus arranged for the bathkeeper to let him in instead of just the usual entrance fee changing hands.